Bench testing a 1954-1955 Cadillac steel body headlight switch with fog light option, serial number HS06062023, offered by TT Parts Rebuilding. Run-up test. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. Test number 3, tail and fog light operation, front parking lights off. Test number 4, dash lights set low to high. Test number 5, circuit breaker test. Test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. Using a fully charged battery, we're reporting 12.65 volts. For the run-up test, we will be using the booster. Under boost voltage, we have 13.65 volts. We're also going to monitor the rheostat temperature that's located in the front of the switch. We have a fixed digital readout looking at ambient 89, and with the handheld, confirm it at 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. First position, indication of front parking tail lights. We want to set the rheostat for the dash lights to mid-range. Back to first position and off. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. First position, front parking tail lights. Second position, front parking lights are off, tail lights remain on. Have indication if we have front headlights are on. Back to first position, parking, taillights, and off. Test number 3, tail and fog light operation. First position, we have a shuttle switch here that's located in the front of the switch body. Right now we're in the parking light position. We'll rotate the switch to fogs. Front parking lights come off, fog lights come on. This option is only available in first position. Going to second position, we have headlights. We see that the switch is not functioning. Only in first position can we control the fog between the fog and the front parking. And off. Test number 4, dash lights set low to high. First position, front parking, tail lights. Rotating the rheostat to the high position, we have full bright on the dash lights. Back to mid-range. To the off position. Back to mid-range. Let that sit for a second. Monitor the temperature of the rheostat. We have a little bit of an increase. Handheld is reporting about 98. The fixed is reporting 96. It's within the margin of error. Second position, rheostat set to high, mid-range, off, back to mid-range. Back to first position, rotating the fog light control switch, turning on the front parking, turning off the fog lights, and off. Test number 5, circuit breaker test. The Delco Remedy headlight switches, they had a built-in onboard circuit breaker. I'm going to demonstrate the function of that circuit breaker. In the event that there's a short in the vehicle, wiring, bimetallic spring in the circuit breaker arm would heat up, expand, and break the circuit, protecting the switch body and the vehicle wiring. The feature is also available in second position. Using the probe, expand the bimetallic arm on the circuit breaker and break the circuit, protecting the switch body and the vehicle wiring. Back to first position, fog lights on, test the bimetallic arm. You see that function is working, and off. Test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. Using a standard 12-volt test light, we see we have continuity back to the battery at the switch chassis. We're going to probe each one of the switch body terminals, demonstrate that the switch terminals are insulated from ground. Only at the switch chassis do we have continuity back to the battery. Testing again, parking light feed, fog light, dash light, headlight, tail light, parking, battery terminal feed, and return. Only at the switch chassis do we have continuity back to the battery. When tightening these switch terminals, they only have the one contact rivet. Be sure to hold the terminal tab with a pair of pliers as you tighten these screws. Very easy to twist these terminals around and break the contact. Hold a pair of pliers on this terminal, the back feed terminal, the parking, tail light, and headlight. Also the parking light terminal here at the fog switch return. This will help prevent the terminals from being twisted out.